I already know somebody's feelings are going to be hurt by what I'm about to say today. Family, welcome and welcome back to my channel. This is Dismissible Me, where I speak only about dismissive avoidant attachment from the perspective of someone who's had a dismissive avoidant attachment style. Please like, share, and subscribe for more of my content. Be sure to find me on Instagram. All of my links are down below in the description box. Family, the question is, have I ever, as someone with a dismissive avoidant attachment style, regretted ending a relationship or breaking up with someone? And I think there's like a two-part answer, which is yes and no. Have there been times where I have ended things and then thought, maybe I pulled the trigger on that too quickly? Yes, I've had those thoughts. But in reality, when I've gone back to look at the relationship or relationships, the reality was I had waited too long to end the relationship. I had let things get too bad to the point where now I feel like I'm doing things hastily because my level of frustration or my threshold for grace is getting lower and lower and just dwindling down to nothing. But do I feel regret, or have I felt regret about ending a relationship? Like, oh, I wish I could be with this person again. That's not something that I would be able to say that I connect with. There's not one person from my past that I wish I could have a second chance with. Not one. And that doesn't mean that I hold any grudges. It doesn't mean that I totally dislike these people. It's not that. It happened. Things worked out the way that they did. And if I were to be dealing with that same person today, I wouldn't even be interested in them. There's nobody that I've moved on from that I'm now interested in. Everybody doesn't go through stages of regretting their decisions. I'm a person that when I decide to walk away, I have actually analyzed the entire situation. I didn't just come to this conclusion on a whim. I've never just broken up with somebody on a whim. I had been thinking about it for some time. There had been things that were going wrong for an extended period of time. Like I mentioned, I really didn't move too quick. I was moving too slow, but trying to give this person grace, trying to not move too quickly to exit out of situations because I can cut people off very quickly, actually had me staying in a position that was not good for me, or even worse for me than leaving. It's just all wasted time. No, I don't regret any of my breakups. I don't regret breaking up with anybody, and I don't regret anybody breaking up with me. Not at all. Not even a little bit. Not in that sense. All of my breakups have happened for a reason. And as I have said in numerous other videos, I'm not a person who dates frequently. Dating in general is not a priority for me. So there's not too many relationships or things that didn't work out that I regret. And I'm not just speaking about romantic relationships. There are also friendships that I have had to end, or that have ended with people. I don't regret any of those either. There's not one friendship that I don't have to this day that I'm like, wish I would have done things differently. For me personally, if I'm not speaking to someone as a friend right now, I either just outgrew you. And that's a normal, natural thing. That doesn't have anything to do with attachment style. That has to do with life and growth. We just grew into moving into two different directions. Again, there's no grudges. There's no bad energy. We just disconnected. There's no communication. There's no relationship. We just decided to move on. no big deal, nothing. If I saw you in Maya, I would say hi, how you doing, and keep it moving. It wouldn't be ugly. Then there's the person that we had to end a relationship because there was a lack of respect. And that just like in romantic relationships, I had to end a relationship with this person because they really weren't supportive. I had to end a relationship with somebody who was actually trying to be me, was obsessed with me. Okay? There's reasons why. There's not a relationship that has ended, romantic or platonic friend, that I sit around and regret the fact that they're not in my life. I may not like how things ended. No, there's nothing I can change about how I ended things or how they ended things or how it all played out. That may be a thing, but the fact that it has ended and this person is not in my life and vice versa, that's just not a regret that I have. It's not. It is not. I know that there's a lot of people that want an ex that broke up with them or that they broke up with for whatever reason, and they want this person to come back. I don't know who started the movement of Jedi tricking your ex to come back. That is the most toxic stuff ever. When you break up with someone, it should be permanent. There shouldn't be this back and forth, or we broke up in 30 days and no contact and they'll be back, or how many days does it take? How many days did it take? Get a life. Move on. Own the decision to move forward, or accept the breakup and decide to move forward. The worst thing that you can do is continue to just look back and dwell on it. So to summarize this, to make it very quick, I do not regret any of my breakups or ending any of the relationships, whether I was the person who was ending the relationship or the other person was ending the relationship with me. I may have regrets or wish that things had ended differently, but I don't wish that we were still involved in each other's lives. That's not a regret that I have. Family, drop your attachment style down below. Let me know what resonates for you. Have you regretted any of your breakups? Like, share, and subscribe. Find me on Instagram. Check out my website. And family, I will be tapping in with you very soon. Keep it real.